The first subject I want to talk about relates to damage caps. The proponents of Arkansas tort reform want to make this all about lawyers and their attorney's fees. And man, that's a good argument. I understand why they want to make that argument. You know why? Because lawyers are easy targets. Everybody makes lawyer jokes and everybody seems to hate lawyers. I understand that. But what this is really about is about damage caps and how that will save insurance money and save hospital corporations money and things like that. But what we first need to do is explain to you about what these damage caps really apply to and how it can affect your case in the future. So the damage cap that they propose is $250,000. And they say that that is on non-economic damage. And that's something that lawyers understand plenty well, but most civilians do not. And so I'm making this video to help you understand. What are non-economic damages? Well, you have economic damages and then you have non-economic damages. Makes sense. Well, what are economic damages? Those are the kind of damages that are not capped. Well, economic damages are lost wages, medical expenses that you incurred as a result of the hospital's negligence that hurt you, or the nursing home's negligence that hurt your mother. And, maybe the cost of burying somebody that passed away as a result of terrible malpractice. Those are economic damages, things that I can show to a jury with a bill or a tax record or an income record of some kind. Non-economic damages over here are what's going to be capped at $250,000 if you and your community members all vote for Proposition 4 or issue number 4. It is a cap of $250,000 on non-economic damages, which include pain, emotional turmoil, mental anguish, disfigurement, loss of consortium. The truth is these damages are the most important damages of all. Think about it. If your 10-year-old girl, your daughter, is killed because of medical malpractice, she doesn't have a lost wage. She wasn't working. She was just 10 years old. If the doctor or the hospital does something wrong and she dies on the operating table because of horrendous negligence, there are no medical expenses to take care of her. And so the economic damages over here are quite limited. But you, as the parent who's just lost your 10-year-old daughter, that emotional turmoil will impact you for the rest of your life and the next one. That's the big damage. And that's what the insurance companies and the hospital corporations want to cap in this case. When an elderly person who's 83 years old is neglected and malnourished in a nursing home in some rural community because they purposefully were trying to save money by not staffing correctly with enough nurses to take care of your elderly parent. When your parent passes away, she doesn't have a lost wage claim. She passes away, she's found dead in her bed. What do you have? You have a burial bill, maybe $8,000. That's the uncapped part of your damage claim. But your mother who raised you and her loss in such a horrific manner, those emotions, that pain that she suffered, that anguish, capped at $250,000. The real purpose of issue number 4 is to make sure that insurance companies, nursing homes, and hospital corporations save a ton of money at the expense of you and your family.